Welcome to Isharu's World. I'm your life coach, Isharu's World. Welcome to Isharu's World. I'm your life coach, Isharu's World. Welcome to Isharu's World. I'm your life coach. Hi everyone, my name is Ishara and welcome to my world, another quirky edition of metaphysical information that will feed your soul and not your egotistical materialistic mind. If you want something about the ego, feel free to check out another one of my beautiful hair tutorials. But again, this is an LLC on 4 directions of life. You have to basically be consistent in 4 directions of life when dealing with life. Okay, you guys? And as a metaphysical woman, being sure that you reach and that you tag all 4 levels of your life metaphysically is going to help you reach many levels, many aspirations, and many joys. I'm just going to use the ugly one. I have a pattern that I need to show you guys. But first, I want to talk about the core center of the person, which is you, which is yourself, which is your spirit, your ego, all rolled up in one, manifesting in this 3rd dimensional realm. Okay? Again, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, stop the video and go watch a hair tutorial. Now, I'm feeding you guys here 4. You have to stay 4. You have to stay consistent on all aspects of life, 360 degrees. You know how on the map it says north, south, east, west? It's connected with nature. And I feel if you're connected with all 4 elements of life, you're going to be living a life of prosperity and joy, no matter how many haters come your way. Again, remember, every bully that comes at you, every negative comment that comes your way is coming from a lack from that person or from that origin that's coming at you. Don't be mad at the person who's negative at you, because all you're doing is feeding their flyer. They're sucking up your energy by you getting upset at them and yelling at them. You're giving them energy. So the best way to not give them energy is ignore them, disconnect, disengage, make them disappear. They don't exist if you're not looking at them, you guys. It doesn't exist if you're not looking at it. So know that all 4 sides is necessary to grow in this life exponentially to your highest level. All right, let's talk about the 4 sides. This is an ugly picture, you guys, but I felt like doing the video, and today is Shango's birthday. Check out my dance tutorial for Shango on my kids channel at Mama Sheba 1, my dance devotion to Shango at Mama Sheba 1. Everybody is celebrating Christmas this December month, but there are 2 holidays I celebrate, which are Shango's birthday today, December 4th, and December 25th, my aunt's birthday. I don't celebrate Christmas. My family does, and as respect to them, because I don't judge any nationality, any holiday, I celebrate with them. But in my house, we don't have trees or anything like that. We don't do that. But we do celebrate the colors red and white for Shango's birthday and also for my aunt. All right. I don't know if you can see my little... Yeah, you cannot see it. You cannot see it. All right. This is you. This is the center. I don't know if you can see it, but this is you. Let's talk about you first. With you, you are the creator of your destiny. These books are telling you right. You are the creator of your destiny. But what these books and other resources fail to tell you, that you must stay connected elemental to life and to self on all 4 sides, north, south, east, west. And this is how I break it down as in north, south, east, west. There's fire, water, earth, and ether. Any way you can do it, but just specifically for demonstration purposes, that's how I set them up. I could even switch them out during the conversation, but I need for you to connect how it's important to stay connected with your elemental properties of life, because the elements is what made us. And also, not only must you look at all sides of life, north, south, east, west, that's make sure you're looking in front of you, behind you, at the sides of you, to make sure no harm is coming to you, but you have to keep the elemental of fire, water, earth, and ether close to you, and predominantly use it in your life to keep you abundant in your life. Okay? And know that I like to connect self, home, love, and unknown with the sides. So know that you have to take care of your mental state of mind, self. You have to take care of your fire sign. No, don't go to fire yet. You have to go for self. You have to go for business, working on your business, whatever business-wise, money-wise is coming at you. Make sure you constantly stay on that. And I'm not talking about a career. I'm talking about business. What you do, because business is usually what you do from your joys. A career is what you do for money. Okay? Career is what you do for money, but business is what you do for your joys. And also know that you have to be prepared for love, and you also have to extend your ether and your energy to love. So you have to connect with self, you have to connect with business, you have to connect with love, but you also have to connect with the unknown. And the unknown factor in life is fear, you guys. And a lot of people are dealing with fears through anxiety, like the woman who sent me the bad message, or anybody who sends anybody negative vibes, whatever rationality your mind is sending you. If you're sending negative words, action, vibes, magic, or whatever to anybody, know that's your reaction to the unknown factor of the universe. And if you're not dealing with the unknown factor of the universe efficiently, it's going to come back to you and bite you in the ass. Like, I deal with unknown factors of the universe with magic, but I make sure I do my due diligence and find out as much as I can find out about my black moments of the black parts of my ether, of my world, and I deal with it as such. It's the perfect example why I'm devoting this whole birthday day to Shango, because I am a woman, and I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. Yes, I'm a little egotistical, but I'm more spirit than egotistical. Like, I will check myself before I check someone else. You know what I'm saying? I will one myself before I wild out and become too minded to become angry and fight with somebody, or stress out with somebody, or conflict with somebody. I'll walk away before I conflict with somebody. And that's my higher learning, higher thinking, higher feeling, higher being, high priestess state of being. You know? An old Sheba, because I used to have massive problems when I was younger with anger. Like, I used to pop off. Like, the comment the woman said to me, even though she said it to me in a nice way, I would have popped off a long time ago. But now that I'm in a higher state of being, I'm older, I'm wiser, I realize that it's coming from her lack, all the negative things she says. I know I don't have a perfect voice. I know I crack sometimes, and I'm off key on certain parts. But that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. You could fast forward and rewind whenever you want. You could fast forward through that fuck up. You could fast forward through that part you don't want to see. So I just don't understand the pertinence of leaving negative comments when all you have to do is not watch. But anyway, know that, again, love, self, and also the unknowns are key points that you have to stay connected with. So don't fear the unknown. Don't worry about the unknown. Allow the unknown to happen and make adjustments, make decisions, and move on. People, I think, are stuck in their fear, and because they're stuck in the fear, it's manifested through anger, hate, confusion, and all types of debauchery. And because of this, it causes havoc on other people's lives, but it also causes havoc in their own lives. I just don't get how can someone be so beautiful physically but inside be so black? Like, I will give beautiful women compliments from afar. I will look at a booty from afar, because I have no problem giving props to a woman who is beautiful, because I believe in all love. I will love a man, I will love a woman. It's all good. But I feel as if you have to be very careful on who you try to connect with, because you connect with the wrong soul, you're done. So know that living life To grow, like, one to grow on, another euphemism, one to grow on. The best way to live life in constant growth is to always connect with the four elements. I feel the elements are like representations of life. Like fire is dark magic, is your anger. And I'm not saying you should never not be angry. I'm saying focus your anger and utilize your anger for the good, and just don't be wasting anger just to be wasting it. Like, if you're gonna be angry, be calculated angry, like the 9 families, the people who run this world, the 4 governments, the 7 corporations that run this world. They're calculated, and that's what I respect about their G, is that the white families who can't stand each other work together calculatedly to keep the people they can't stand in control. So all I'm saying is that don't be afraid of the unknown. Tap into your unknown, face your fears, and utilize that fear energy for your betterment. Okay? Also know that your home has to be in order. Please. I have so many people who come out with some craziness, quick to judge people, but your home is a hot fucking mess. I cannot have a consistent conversation with someone unless all 4 aspects of your life is somewhat on a consistent level. If you're lacking on one of your elemental aspects, I won't even waste my time. And I can tell by how you talk to me and how you deal with me what level your mind state is in. So no, I don't hold conversation with low vibrational beings like the girl I blocked. And I'm happy to say she was the one and only person that said something negative and actually left the message down below. Yes, I blocked her. Yes, I deleted it, because this is my world and I can do what I want. Okay? And know that you can do the same. Like the people who's like, oh, leave the comment so that you can see that you're a bigger person. No. I will delete you. I will block you from leaving messages. You wreak havoc in somebody else's life, not mine. So know that I don't hold conversations with people who are not elementally connecting on all sides, 360 degrees, another euphemism coming from metaphysics, about their life. Like, I see a lot of people talk shit about kids and how bad they are, but your life and your children and your house is a hot mess. And the aspects of home is, what does your home look like? Is it clean? Does your children get fed on a daily basis? Do you help your children with their homework? Do you make sure that they have all the clothes and stuff they need for wherever they live? Do you make sure you're feeding them information so they don't grow up little slaves like you did with your parents? Because trust and believe, your parents were raised as slaves, so they taught you to be slaves. So unless you're reprogramming yourself to not be a slave, you most likely have a slave mentality. So know that if you're not connecting on all four levels, I won't even have conversations with you, because I'm at a point in my life where I know I'm not crazy. And I went through a long time of thinking that I was out of my mind and that I was the one that was in the wrong. No. Yes, my spirit is crunk. Yes, I love to sing. Yes, I love to dance. Yes, I feel in another life I was a superstar. But trust and believe, when it comes to this metaphysical information, I can die from this bitch. Don't think, oh, I'm doing it just for show. No, boo-boo, I can get killed for this, because I'm feeding, the knowledge in my own way, but I'm feeding knowledge that people don't want you to know. And powers that be that come at me on a regular basis regarding the information that I give you. But I implement what I need to implement to protect myself from the demons. But I know for a fact that in a couple of decades, my information will most likely be deleted from YouTube, because YouTube will not want to give that type of information out. Not now, it's decades from now, but know and believe I'm going to be feeding a lot of souls before they pull me down from YouTube. So know and believe that what I'm doing is a very dangerous thing. Don't get it twisted. People die for the information, for doing what I'm doing, giving the information that I'm giving for free. Most high level people who are making big money with the artists, They don't want to give you guys free information. And if they do, they charging you. Perfect example, the man that works with Oprah Winfrey, Deepak. Deepak, I love you. I love your mantras. You're cool. But you already know once you connected with Whoopi and she took you to the next level of trying to reach people, now everything you have is being charged for. And I really hope I never reach that high level, because I will get full of myself and I will stop giving the free information. But because where I'm at and my hard knot life, I'm giving as much information as I can, and I'm giving it to everybody who wants to fucking listen. You don't want to fucking listen, stop the tape and go do your hair, bitch. Go fucking do your hair. Tell me to stop doing metaphysical videos. The fuck out of here. I'm trying to feed you. I'm trying to make your babies better. I'm trying to make you stronger. And you telling me, I get the song comment, stop singing, because a couple people don't like my song, but I've been singing since church, bitch. Don't get it twisted. Ha! Ha! I've been singing since church, okay? Since when I thought church was the move, and I found out it wasn't, But the comment about the metaphysical threw me off. You told me stop doing metaphysical videos. Are you crazy? This is for the girl, I don't remember her name, who talked shit about my voice. Are you crazy? I'm feeding you to make you better, to make your children better. You telling me to stop doing metaphysical videos? I purposely do metaphysical videos in a erratic way. Why? Because I'm an erratic thinking being. So this video will only go for people who get my videos and who's able to get the information between my crazy. I'm not for everybody. It says on my IG, I'm not for everybody. So know that home has to be right. You have to not fear your unknown. You have to keep your business or your career or both in lock. Like, there's a lot of people who have a career but hate what they're doing. So make sure you do your business, because you have to tap into your joy and love. Like, most of the women out here are complaining about not having a man, but you're still not over the fact that your uncle or your daddy raped you. Like, you got to get over that stuff to really attract the guy that you're supposed to be with. For a very long time, you guys, like, seriously, for a very long time, I attracted nothing but thugs, major drug dealers, and like, I never understood why I always ended up with men who I ended up had to take care of and be the ride or die chick for, and help out and always be there for. And I noticed that as I was getting better, they were on the same plane, staying the same. And I'm like, wait a minute. My life is getting better. My thought of plane of thinking is getting better. But he's like this. It's the perfect example. The lady upstairs, her man is fucking crazy. And I feel like her man brings her down. But I never see her because she's always at work, working for that check. Her man, whatever he does, it gives him the freedom to be in and out the house on a constant. Because I always see the man, I never see the woman. And I feel it's because she's growing, or she's just making money for the family or whatever, and never having time to enjoy life. But I never see that bitch. I never see her. Never see her. I only see the dude. And I'm like, wait a minute. In my life, in this life, and in past life, it was the man that was supposed to be going out to get the bread. And it was the woman that was supposed to be creating up in the house. A lot of women have lost their sorcery and think they're supposed to go out and get a check. I create all my money in my motherfucking house. The last job I got was when I got fired because some hater, some negative woman again, put hate on my job and came to my job and put salt in my job and had them fire me. And after that, I kept on getting fired after fired. And I thought people were firing me just because of my high spirit, because I'm extra, I'm happy. People don't like happy people, not knowing that I was resonating in my high priestesshood energy. And because my power is so strong, I couldn't be put down by this negative energy. And now I understand why all the shit I've been through, the abuse, the hurt, the pain, getting fired after job after job after job, even though I enjoyed every single job I did. It's because I cannot atone to this world. I am not of this world. I'm very different. My circle is small. I think differently, feel differently, do differently from other people. So know that when you start connecting on all four sides of the elemental space of life, you're not going to really be vibing with this world. People are going to get on your nerves. Your job is not going to be fulfilling anymore. Your family is going to be thinking and feeling on a different plane because they're going to be chasing a check, and you're going to be chasing spiritual means of enlightenment. And I've just come to totally realize that the people who are like me and who think like me are not of this world, and we're extraterrestrial, you guys. We're from a different time, we're from a different species, and we're again evolving way differently from everybody else. And you either going to be at peace with who you are, or it's going to cause you two-mindedness conflict that most people live. I usually live in one-mindedness. And if I'm in a two-minded state of mind, I do what needs to be done to one myself and become one-minded. Because one-mindedness is consciousness, self, enlightenment. Two-mindedness is what you see on TV, the devil and the angel always fighting with each other. Ego and consciousness always fighting. I try to keep it on a mental frame of mind. And today is a good day. Happy birthday, Shango! Devotion to Shango.